everybody, it's Sharon here. Welcome back to my channel for those who are returning, and welcome to any new subscribers that may be visiting for the first time. Okay, so today I wanted to work on decorating our paper bag pocket pages. I have a few things out ready to decorate them and I'd like to get started. Okay, so I think I will just see if I can pop them. I don't have enough room. Pop them out so we can see what we have to work with. Okay, so I have here in front of me to my left some ephemera pieces, some focal points, and I have from Antique Papery the limited edition 10-pack Victorian birds, butterflies and animals. I want to keep the decorations on these relatively simple and not bulky, so I have these little images here that I have printed. I can't tell you exactly how small they are, but I can show you. So oops, these are just on paper, these ones here. Okay, so I believe that is full size and they are the itty bitty, so I'm thinking I've done them about 4 to a page roughly. This is on matte photo paper and this is on normal copy paper. Okay, so working with these images, I really loved this one. I think what I'll do is so I'm thinking the bird and the nest for my cherub. Oh, I love that one. So perhaps those two butterflies for the orange background. Love the little rabbit. The ducks are very sweet too. Oh, blue butterfly. Choices, guys, choices. Well, there's 2 blue butterflies, so they might be fun on there. Red, okay. Just wondering, is there anything jumping out at me? She says as she selects the bunny rabbit. Okay, I do like the bunny. I do like that bird too. I'm wondering how he will be beautiful on there actually. So where do I want the bunny? I need to move these 2, 3 are done. Just sit those up there. I really like the swan. I'm wondering whether the swan might be fun with the fairy. Okay, I'm going to pop those aside. And see what else I have. So I believe these are done on matte photo paper. Oh, the owls are really beautiful, aren't they? I think I like the owls with that one. I'm choosing 2 for each so I can have one at the front and one at the back. These are on paper. Similar birdie. I do like that little birdie on there too, so I'm going to go with that, and I like those. They look like white doves to me. I don't know if that's, I'm not a bird expert, I'm afraid, so I'm going to choose that. Okay. So again, they were all from limited edition 10-pack Victorian birds, butterflies and animals from Antique Papery. And let's get busy. So I hope you're all fabulous today. I haven't actually got around to asking you. I was excited to come back and start decorating these paper bag pocket pages. I have to think really hard when I say that. What you won't see is me starting the video, and I think I had 2 or 3 attempts at starting and saying that without tripping on my words. It's a very good tongue twister. Okay, so I just want to try one and see how it goes. What do I have on this side? The flowers. Oh, I do like the pink. Or do I like the pink over here? No, I think I want the pink on that side. And I like that there. So I have my cheesecloth here. I was kind of thinking white, but I'm wondering if the tea stain might make it pop a bit more on my little pieces of fabric. I have this cheesecloth sitting in my little scrap fabric basket, and it does really attract all the little threads and things. I keep thinking to myself I probably should find a better way of storing it, but I like to have it in there because it's really handy. Okay, so I'm just going to see if I take a small piece of this. I feel like that's a double layer there. And I think I am right. Yep, okay. Okay. Yes. So, keeping this very, very simple and sweet, I'm just going to do a layer of cheesecloth. I should get rid of my glue at the top of the bottle. Didn't want to come away. And I'm going to use the fabric glue because I'm gluing over the top of the cheesecloth, and this is on normal copy paper. Just need some paper towel. And sorry guys, I'm just looking through my scrap fabrics. Where did my... don't tell me I put them away. I thought I had, or was I using those? Perhaps I was using those on there. Just had my scrap fabrics to the side of me, and I was just flipping through there to see. I just want the tiniest little scrap of something, even something like this, which is just the edging from a piece of lace curtain. I'm just going to pop that there. with a whole lot of glue. Oh my goodness. Just like that. I do want it to stick down well though, because it's such a small piece. Oops, goodness me. I am in a sticky situation right now. I might pop a little glue under here. I love it. I love the simplicity of it. Okay, so I'm just going to do a similar I think I like it on that side there. Just taking the edge off. Not really sure why I popped that in my scraps, but it's done now. Okay. And I want a little bit more up here. I've been thinking about my fabrics, and I seem to be using kind of the same fabrics a lot lately. And it's because I only have so much storage to keep fabrics that I use in my crafting close by. So I have a lot of other fabrics, but they're not in proper storage. When I say proper, they're in plastic containers and things or what have you, because I've got nowhere to sort them and have them out. And I really want to do something about that, because I'm sure I have some amazing fabrics there. Not that I don't love these, but I'm underutilizing the resources I have is what I'm thinking. That's a little bit too big. Just like that. I really do struggle with some fabrics to tell which way is the right way. Oh my gosh, I love them. Love, love, love. So that's got bits everywhere. That's the back. Well, actually, it's the front, because it will go in a journal page like that. So that's the front and that's the back. Oh, I think they're beautiful. A little bit of stringy glue there. Okay. Distracted. See? Bright, shiny things every time. So I have these little images here. I'm burying things on my desk already. I'm just following the same thought process for each one, I think. I just want to keep them simple. I don't mind if they're... What I'm kind of noticing while I'm making my mass makes is that I seem to get a formula for putting pieces of ephemera together when I'm making multiples, and then I'm kind of sticking to the same, love that, kind of sticking to the same, what am I trying to say? The same formula when I'm putting them together, and I love that. I love that I can do that, because at the end of the day they're still all very different from each other, and yet they're following the same formula when it comes to styling. And I'm definitely going to use the tea stained, got a smaller, oh no, it's not smaller. Oh, my threads. I really need to go through my little basket and take out my tiny pieces and keep my bigger pieces in there. Isn't that a fun little scrap? I've had a couple of ideas for using the tiny scraps, but I need to sort through them first. I feel like I'm a bird, but doing the opposite. Instead of putting all the little scrappy bits together to form a nest, I'm kind of pulling all the scrappy bits out. Oh, it's got a mind of its own, this cheesecloth. Okay, I need to set that aside a bit more. I'm running out of... I don't have nowhere for my wings. Okay, so that's one. Nope, I'll just leave it like that, and if I have to trim, I can trim after. Okay, so working on this side with this one. No particular reason, I'm just kind of working out which way balances for me, and because I have focal here, I want my focal point on the opposite side at the front of the pocket. Okay, and again just looking to see what little scraps I have. Oh, these are fun little scraps, so that looks perfect there. Do I want to add? I could just leave this and not glue it down, but I kind of like the amount of cheesecloth I have there, and I know that if I don't glue it down over time it will fray away, which for me will take away from the overall look. That's why I take the extra time to glue my little pieces down. I don't mind if it frays a little bit, but I don't want it to fray away completely. Okay, love that. And so this one here, without even thinking, I'm going to put this on this side. Just working out about there. here as well. And my little image. So what I haven't mentioned for this video is that I'm working on my design team project, which is a mass making project for JunkWithSteph, using several of her kits, and I'm creating an ephemera stash for myself. I really love that there, which I haven't really had until now. And all of these paper bag pocket pages. It reminds me of the old Peter Pecker pecked a peck of pickled peppers. I hope I said that right. Every time I say it, that's what I think. So I'm creating this ephemera stash using several of the kits from JunkWithSteph, and they are the papers that I've used to create the backgrounds on these paper bag pocket pages, and I really love them. Love them so much. I love the way it's all coming together. If you happen to see, if you're watching for the first time, you haven't watched the previous videos, and you see a paper that you really love but you're not sure where it came from, there is a playlist, and the name of the playlist will be in the description below this video. You can check the name of the playlist so that you can pop over to my channel, hit the playlist tab, and source. It will actually be the first video where I did a flip through of all the papers that I'm using. And you can source, I love that so much. You can source the paper that you really like, that really jumped out at you through that process. So I've said in previous videos, I really love it when people do flip throughs of kits and let me know where they're from so that I have a reference, because I can be watching another crafter and go, gosh, I love that paper, and have no idea where it came from. And in actual fact, I did that just before heading into you. I was watching a video and papers really jumped out at me and I had no idea where the paper came from. So okay, so I think they've come from this page. So I've got the owls for this one. I think I'm going to stick to the tea stain. I really like the way the images are popping against that slightly darker background. So just taking a strip, oops, I must share with you too, I told you all that I was trying to do a little bit of organization each day. Well, I needed to let you know I had a couple of days where I didn't, and I totally dobbed myself in. I told you all. Come away. Well, last night I did some organization. It was more, it looks like a fish, more on the admin side. So my ephemera folder that I picked up to use in one of my more recent videos, I noticed I didn't have some of the focal points in there labeled. So I spent some time last night and looked up the different images on my computer where I have them all saved so that I could make note of what kits they were. I haven't done them all, but I've made a good start, so that was a really good feeling. And I need to remember from now on to be more organised. Well, I am trying to be more organised with keeping notes with my kits. Some of these kits were things that I had available to me before I actually started doing videos, and they've been popped aside or popped into ephemera folders and not been used very much, or I've forgotten about them. And it's only now that I'm videoing and I'm looking at those going, oh, I'd really like to use that. I love that. And I pick it up and I have no idea where it comes from, or I know where it comes from, but I don't know what kit it is. So I'm trying to get all of that more organised. So yes, felt like I kicked a few admin goals last night doing that. And I was kind of in the middle of doing that when one of the shows that hubby and I like to watch started. And it was the kind of one of the finale episodes. Wasn't the final, but it was close to. And so because I'd started that, I really wanted to finish the section that I was working on, and I was ducking in and out of the room during the commercials so that I could finish it off. Okay, really love that. Sorry if I'm off camera. I think I may have been. But I'm not sure. Oops. Just want to snip there. I really love how you can use the tiniest little pieces of lace or fabric and it just makes such a difference. So looking at this, I'm thinking I want this on this side. Oh, and my other goal was the fussy cutting. So I did also do my at least half an hour of fussy cutting yesterday. Oops. I've got strings. So fun. Okay, I'm getting excited, can you tell? I love it when things come together. I've got so much glue on my fingers that the threads are sticking to my fingers. They won't come away. I think I'll pop that there. And so you can probably get an idea of why I keep even the tiniest little pieces of fabric. I know sometimes I've put these pieces back into the basket and I've thought to myself, why are you doing that? You're going to have to take that out and put it in the bin at some stage. Well, no, I won't. It's perfect, absolutely perfect for that little spot. Okay, so that one's done. I really do have gluey fingers. I've got threads. So just inking these focal points. And I think I like them that way. Okay. Just like, which way around do I go? I'm not really sure if I've made this too narrow. We will see. Oh no, I think it'll be okay. Certainly is for that one. Okay. We have a lovely day here today. I must say we are expecting warmer weather later in the week and I'm not looking forward to it. But it's quite a mild day today in comparison to what we've had. Yesterday and today actually, both quite comfortable. Okay, and then it's a little bit bulkier than I would like. It's kind of a corner piece. Don't mind that on there actually. I'm going to see if I can fray. This is something else that I've kept that I wasn't really sure if I would be able to use it. It is backwards though. No, it's not. What did I say about not being able to tell? So I'm going to angle that just a bit more. And I don't mind that. Whoa, have a little glue. Okay. I think we'll stand that bottle up. It's getting very stringy, this glue. Okay, love that. I'm wondering, actually, glitter glue. Oh, my nail was stuck. I was trying to lift my finger and the whole page was coming with it. Okay. Awkward. My fingers are really sticky, guys. I need to get a baby wipe. Okay, I'm hoping that will be a little bit better. So, love that. Oh, haven't done this side. Thought I was done. Got myself into a sticky situation and lost track. Okay. Isn't that funny? I wasn't sure it was going to be big enough, but it's plenty big enough. Just need to get my little... Okay, I just have my iTunes card here that I use for my mixed media sometimes. I'm just going to use that to ease things down. It might save my fingers from being so tacky. Well, that was better. I must thank, I think it's, was it Rachel I was watching? Rachel from Roxy Creation. Yes, it was a little earlier, and she was using her card, and I thought to myself, I really should do that. It's not a go-to for me. I don't think about it. I've always just used the paper towel, which works really well, but I do get myself into a bit of bother sometimes. Yep, tiny little piece of lace, and I love it there. Okay, love that. So fun. My next little bag, I've only got 2 to go. Golly, I have scooted through. I thought I was only halfway. So just inking my images. No, I like that one there. And that one there. Wasn't necessarily thinking I would use the cheesecloth or the tea-stained cheesecloth on all of them, but I really like it. So I probably, well, I've only got 2 to go. Pretty safe to say I'm going to do the same with all of them. Does anybody else go quiet when they, well, let's be fair, you're not actually videoing, no, most people. Just like sometimes with some things that I do when I'm crafting, I struggle to, it's like I zone out. And I've got glue all over my glue bottle nozzle. That will do. Yes, I find myself every now and then while I'm crafting with you all, I just kind of zone out, and I don't do it intentionally, it just kind of happens. It's like my brain can't think creatively and talk to you at the same time. I don't know what that's about. Oops. I was like, which butterfly am I using? Okay. I'm going to chop this piece in half. Pop that there. Love it. Just going to trim that. And turning over. Just noticed a thread there. Okay. Hubby's home in case you hadn't heard, and I just remembered something I was meant to do before he gets home and I forgot. Whoopsie. It's nothing major. So fun. Love them. Okay, lucky last. Oops, where's my inker? So I think I want that just a fraction shorter. I must say, I haven't kept it a secret that I haven't always been a fan of the colour orange and even green. And I saw this beautiful orange paper and I was like, am I going to struggle with that? Am I going to struggle to create something beautiful? And I'm actually really loving it. So I just want to put it out there. I'm not saying it would be a go-to for me every time, but it's actually been making me really smile when I see it. So okay. Oops. Just the thinnest little piece of this. That piece there. Okay, and lucky last. I don't think that piece is big enough. And again, just cutting the edge. It's kind of like a factory edge. Sorry, I'm kind of in the shadow there, aren't I? No, I might trim that actually. Oops. Not sure about that. Might use a little piece of this. Yes. Oops. I couldn't pick it up, guys. Got glue and cheesecloth stuck to my fingernail. Oops. It's like it's going to fall. Okay. Packing up my fabrics if they don't stick to me. So our last one. Just clean up this space so I can share with you. Okay, so bringing these to the camera, I will show you how they've been finished off. I really love them. I love them so much. Fun, simple little way to embellish the pockets without them being overdone and still show the beautiful paper underneath. Isn't he cute? This piece is a little bit bulkier. Love it. And lucky last. Okay, so there we have all of our paper bag pocket pages, and I love the way they've turned out. So I just wanted to say a huge thank you to Steph from JunkWithSteph for trusting me to showcase her beautiful digitals, and to all of you for joining me while I've put these together. I really hope you've enjoyed watching the process as much as I've enjoyed seeing them come together. Please don't forget, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and always feel free to leave a comment. And I just want you to know that your support means so much. I look forward to seeing you all soon, everybody. Please stay safe, stay inspired, and happy crafting. Bye for now.